There is a place on Earth that no one has dared to open for over 2,000 years. Not because we can't, but because we're afraid of what might happen if we do. Beneath a quiet hill in China lies the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor who united all of China. A ruler so powerful, so obsessed with control, that he tried to extend his empire into the afterlife. And according to ancient records, what's inside that tomb is beyond anything we've ever seen. We're talking about rivers of liquid mercury, deadly traps designed to kill intruders, and treasures that could rewrite history itself. But here's the part that makes this even more unsettling. Modern science suggests some of it might actually be true. Qin Shi Huang became emperor at just 13 years old, and almost immediately he began building his own tomb. Not a grave, a kingdom. Hundreds of thousands of workers were forced to construct it. For decades, they carved, built, and buried an entire underground world, all for one man, a man who refused to accept death. In 1974, something unexpected happened. Farmers digging a well made one of the greatest discoveries in human history. An army buried underground, thousands of life-size soldiers made of clay, each one with a unique face, each one standing in perfect formation. The terracotta army. It shocked the world. But here's what most people don't realize. That army is just the outer layer. The real tomb, the emperor's actual resting place, is still sealed, completely untouched. And what's inside might be far more disturbing. An ancient historian named Sima Qian described the tomb in detail over 2,000 years ago. He wrote that inside, there are flowing rivers made of mercury, designed to represent the great rivers of China, a ceiling filled with pearls, arranged like stars in the sky, an entire palace is built underground. But it doesn't stop there. According to the same records, the tomb was protected by automatic crossbows, weapons that would fire at anyone who tried to enter. And then, there's the darkest part of all. Some stories claim that the craftsmen who built the tomb were buried alive, so they could never reveal its secrets. For centuries, people believed these were just myths, stories exaggerated over time. But then, modern technology stepped in. Scientists began scanning the area using advanced equipment, and what they found was shocking. The soil above the tomb contains extremely high levels of mercury. Not normal levels, dangerous levels, exactly where the ancient texts said the mercury rivers would be. Think about that. A 2,000-year-old description, confirmed by modern science. So, why haven't we opened it? Why not go inside and finally see the truth? Because the moment we do, we might destroy it forever. When the terracotta army was first uncovered, the vibrant paint on the statues vanished within minutes of exposure to air. Gone, just like that. Now, imagine what could happen inside the main tomb. Ancient silk, scrolls, documents, things that have survived for over 2 millennia, could disappear in seconds. And then there's the mercury. If the tomb really contains large amounts of it, opening it could release toxic gases into the environment. It wouldn't just be an archaeological mission. It could turn into a disaster. There's also something deeper. In Chinese culture, imperial tombs are sacred. Disturbing them isn't just a scientific decision, it's a moral one. Qin Shi Huang isn't just a historical figure. He's a symbol of power, unity, and fear. And maybe that's why this tomb still stands unopened. Because it's not just about what's inside. It's about whether we're ready to face it. Some believe the tomb could contain lost knowledge, technology far ahead of its time, or secrets about ancient civilizations we don't even know existed. Others think it's just a tomb, a very dangerous, very fragile tomb. But here's the truth. Right now, beneath that hill, there's a sealed chamber that no human has seen for over 2,000 years. Untouched, unexplored, and possibly hiding one of the greatest secrets in human history. So the real question is this: if we finally had the chance to open it, would you?